Hello everyone, Tenshi here, and welcome back to Tenshi's Corner. So today is going to be episode 3 of our cooking series. We're going to be making Parmesan Crusted Haddock today. It's basically baked fish. I found the recipe online and I'll link it in the description below for you guys. I've never made this before. I've only had fried haddock, so this should be interesting because I've never really baked fish before. But the recipe itself sounded really good, so I figured I'd give it a try. For sides, I'm just gonna do a quick and easy salad as well as some Parmesan pasta. So I figured I have my veg, my starch, and my meat. So right now I'm just waiting for the fish to finish defrosting or thawing out because I bought frozen haddock. So I think in the meantime I'm just gonna get my salad together and then start with the pasta after, and then hopefully by then the fish will be ready, and then I can start making the Parmesan crust topping to go on the fish. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you what type of salad or lettuce that I'm going to be using for the salad. So I have the premium romaine salad that has carrots and red cabbage in it. I bought 2 of these, so hopefully that'll be enough, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash the lettuce and everything with my handy dandy salad washer machine. In case you guys are wondering, this is my handy dandy salad washing machine. So you basically put the lettuce in the little green container down here. And then you add water here. These are the locks for it. And then you just spin this around. Spin that around, and then it washes the salad or the lettuce. There's already water in there, so I just give it, nice few turns. And then if you want to immediately stop it, you can always press this button too. And then once it's done, that's the carrots floating around in there. Once it's done, you can also drain from this side. So I'm just gonna finish this up and then I'll be right back. Okay, so next I have a cucumber as well as some tomatoes that I'm gonna add to the salad. This bag is salad is just that bag that I showed you earlier. I'm just gonna do 1 cucumber and then some cherry tomatoes I'll chop up, put in here. And then I'm also gonna chop up an onion as well to add to the salad. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I have the finished product. So in this salad, I pretty much just put grape tomatoes, regular onions, olives. I think they're Kalamala olives. I put some Mexican cheese blend in here, a little bit of garlic powder, and pepper, freshly ground pepper. It smells amazing. You can use whatever salad dressing you like. For me personally, I like Italian dressing. But that's just, the salad. So that's one component of the dinner done. Next, we're gonna tackle the actual fish because now it's finally finished defrosting, and then I'll do the pasta while the fish is baking. Also, I forgot to mention that I had got some croutons to add to the salad as well, but I figured I would individually add that to the salad so that way they don't get soggy while sitting in the bowl. And also, just so you guys know, I only used 1 bag of the salad instead of 2. 1 was plenty. To start, we're gonna preheat the oven to 425. So I'm just gonna hit the bake button, 425, and then start. And wait for that to beep and let me know when it's ready. Next, here we have our ingredients for the coating on top for the fish. So we have our mayonnaise, the panko seasoning, or panko seasoned breadcrumbs. I have my freshly ground pepper and salt, garlic powder, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and Old Bay. And then also this is the pasta that we're gonna be making later as a side as well. I figured Parmesan crusted fish as well as Parmesan pasta would be pretty good. So let's get started with the mix. We're gonna add 1 cup of the panko seasoning or panko breadcrumbs. Adding 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese, grated. Got 1 cup of the mayonnaise. Let's see if it comes out while I'm trying to record. There we go. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Gonna add 2 teaspoons of Old Bay seasoning. That's 1, and then I'll add the second one. 2 tablespoons of parsley. This is the first one. I'll add the second one. Okay, so now that we have all the ingredients added, we just have to mix this all together. So I'll be right back for that. So this is what it looks like after everything's been mixed together. So now I have to move on to the fish. So with the fish, I'm gonna drain all the water that it was defrosting in. I'm gonna pat everything dry, season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I have to add this filling on top. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be enough for the amount of fish that I have. If it's not, I'll just make some more breadcrumb mixture and then add that on top as well. Okay, as you guys can see, this is the fish that I seasoned with salt and pepper. And then I have the panko seasoning. On the bottom of the pan, I did spray a little bit of olive oil spray. So hopefully that'll help with the sticking. So now I'm just gonna add this on top of here and I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. So this is what the fish looks like after I added the filling on top. Looks delicious. We have our oven already preheated to 425, so it's ready to go. So according to the recipe, it says that we're gonna leave it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then afterwards, we're gonna have to broil for about 2 minutes. So that way the toppings can get brown. And then it'll be all set, quick and easy. And then we'll go ahead and start the pasta while that's baking. All right, so this is the finished product. I already took it out after 12 minutes and then turned the broiler on low and let it broil for a few minutes as well to get that dark color on top. I wasn't sure how to tell if it was done, but when I read the recipe, it said that it should flake easily with a fork, so I tried that and it was flaking very easily. So the fish is done. Now, because I had got sidetracked, now I'm gonna work on the pasta. So we're gonna make the pasta in this pot here. I had 2 boxes of that pasta, so I'm gonna do 2 since I wanna make it for at least 4 people. And yeah, I'll be right back. This is the recipe on the box. So I'm just gonna double it since I'm doing 2 boxes. So we're gonna do 4 tablespoons of butter. And then I'm gonna add the 1 1/3 cup times 2. And then the 2/3 cup of milk times 2. Okay, so I already added the first 1 1/3 cup. This is the second one. Then I'm gonna add our 4 tablespoons of butter. This is the first 2/3 of milk. Then I'll add 1 more. Okay, so now I added everything to the pot. So we just have to wait until it boils, and then I have to slowly stir in the pasta seasoning that came with it as well as the pasta. And then we're gonna reduce the heat, cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then let it stand for 3 to 5 and it should be done. Now, because normally it would have been 4 minutes, we're gonna cook this for 8 minutes since I'm doing 2 boxes. Just so you guys can see, I added the seasoning since it's starting to boil now. Okay, so now everything has come to a boil. I've turned the heat down a little bit. Then we're gonna put the lid on top and then let it continue cooking for about 5 minutes or so, maybe 8 minutes. We'll just play it by ear. All right, so I let it boil for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat off and let it stand. And then that sauce should turn into like a nice creamy thick sauce. In the meantime, I did chop up a couple lemon wedges like the recipe calls for to serve with the fish. All right, guys, so this is the finished product with everything together. So now it's gonna be time for the taste test. I'm really gonna be judging the fish for the most part since that was part of the recipe. The other two I kind of just freestyled. The pasta, you know, was already store-bought. The salad I pretty much freestyled. So yeah, I'm excited to give this a shot. So let's see. You guys see me okay? Okay, great. So I'm gonna try the fish first. Make sure I get some of the seasoning on there. Fish is pretty good. I wanted to try it without lemon first. Now I got my lemon. Okay. Give that a shot. A little bit of lemon juice. So the lemon really brings out the flavor of the fish. That's good. I'm gonna try a little bit of this pasta. Pasta is really good. Try a little bit of the salad. Salad is good too. So on a scale of 1 through 5, 5 being the best, I would rate this dish a 4.5 out of 5. So the only reason I didn't rate it a 5 was because I always feel like there's room for improvement. But this dish, this is a really good dish. I can't really think of any issues wrong with it. I was kind of skeptical about the fish initially because of the short cooking time, and I'm like, well, what if it's not cooked all the way? But it is. After it cooled off a little bit, it, you know, firmed up. So yeah, all in all, 4.5. Even though I can't think of anything wrong to say, I guess I can give it a 5. But like I said, I always feel like there's room for improvement unless it's like a, you know, die hard, like, yes, like, even though this is, yeah, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5, since I can't come up with anything negative to say about it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys have any ideas on other recipes you'd like me to try, please let me know. And as always, please give a like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.